If you're about to eat a carby meal, but you want to avoid the blood sugar spike and thus the insulin spike that stalls weight loss dead in its tracks, let me teach you about a little hack I've learned as a type 2 diabetic. 2 spoonfuls of this and 8 ounces of water, 15 minutes before you eat your meal. Let me show you what happens. We're gonna take some water. Want about 8 ounces at least. I'm on the road, so I'm about to eat a carby meal, so bear with me because this isn't an exact science, but this is what we do. 1 spoonful and 2 spoonfuls. Maybe a little too much, but we're all right. Now that I've got the lime and the coconut, we'll mix it all up. Once you get that mixed up, you're gonna wanna drink it fast, and you're gonna wanna make sure that the water is kinda cool, because what this is gonna do is if I let this sit here too long, it's gonna turn into a gel. But you drink it quick before your meal, and it turns into that gel in your stomach. Then what does that do? That's gonna coat the food that you eat in that gel, that real fibrous gel, which is gonna slow the absorption of that food, and it's going to even out your blood sugars, because you're not gonna get this major jump in blood sugar, because your body's going to digest it much slower. Most of the carbs that we eat are super refined. They lack the fiber that our body needs, and so we get major sugar spikes and major insulin spikes at the same time. This will help you avoid that. I'm going to share with you a picture of my CGM when I normally eat food without this that contains refined carbohydrates. Then I'm going to show you what my sugars look like after. So when I am on the road, I try to eat healthier. Sometimes it's not always an option. When it's not an option, I like to get something that I enjoy, like a guilty pleasure. Today's guilty pleasure, spicy nuggies from Wendy's. So last time I was on the road, I did this, which was a few weeks ago. I'm gonna share with you the blood sugars from that time. So same meal that day, 20 spicy nuggies. That's what it did to my blood sugars. Obviously I'm diabetic, so this is not something I do normally. I don't ever really let my sugars get that high. But let's see what it did today when we had the Metamucil before the spicy nuggies. Nuggies, spicy nuggies, make me happier than they should. So no fries, no sauce, no nothing, just 20 spicy nuggies, guilty pleasure. It's a rarity, but it happens. Not proud of it, but it happens. So as you can see, a much lower spike in blood sugars after 2 hours. You can kind of see the stories right here in the glucose monitor. Previously, I was up to about 250 without the Metamucil. With the Metamucil, about 175 at its peak, and down into normal range within the 2 hours, which is what you're going for as a diabetic. If this video was helpful, please hit that like, hit that bell, hit that sub, share it with somebody who might find it helpful, and we'll check you on the next video.